Hess, known as the chatty and charming bartender serving drinks to singletons on Channel 4's hit show First Dates. But few viewers would be aware that Merlin Griffiths was diagnosed with stage 3 bowel cancer 2 years ago and has undergone months of intensive treatments since. The TV star, 48-year-old, who owns the Priory Tavern in London used on the Channel 4 dating show, has used his platform to raise awareness of bowel cancer symptoms, and said his abnormal cells could have been detected earlier had he not delayed a visit to his GP. Merlin's early symptoms included a pain in his abdomen and changes to his bowel movements, but he delayed seeing a doctor for months. It was that typical male reticence thing of going, "Oh, I'm fine, it's nothing really. You'll be alright," he said at the time. In an interview with The Express this week, Merlin spoke about his hesitance to book a doctor's appointment at the very beginning. "There is still a certain amount of classic British reserve in the way that we deal with a lot of health issues," he said. "And this one is particularly, it is in that area, isn't it? Because it's bowel cancer, and in my case it was rectal cancer." Merlin has been open about his journey and has encouraged people to normalize talking about poo since his diagnosis in September 2021. "So yeah, I've got to talk about us. I've got to talk about poo. I've got to talk about bowel habits, so on and so forth. You have to normalize this," he added. Bowel cancer, sometimes referred to as colorectal cancer, affects a person's large bowel. According to Cancer Research UK, it is caused when abnormal cells start to divide and grow in an uncontrolled way. These cells can then spread into surrounding tissues or organs and other areas of the body, if not treated quickly. While bowel cancer is the nation's second biggest cancer killer, it's very treatable when it is caught early. In April, Merlin appeared in a tell-all interview with Lorraine Kelly on ITV as part of the No Buts campaign, which was started by the late Dame Deborah James. He urged people to be comfortable talking about this with your doctors, adding later in the conversation that as someone who has been diagnosed, you get very comfortable talking about it. The father of one got very candid during the interview, even showing off the scars from the 2 operations he underwent as part of his treatment. Early signs of bowel cancer symptoms can be subtle, so it's important to be aware of them so they don't get missed. Here are some of the early signs of bowel cancer, which could help lead to a diagnosis. According to the NHS, you should see a GP if you've had any of these symptoms for 3 weeks or more. Bleeding from the back passage, rectum, or blood in your poo. A change in your normal bowel habit, such as looser poo, pooing more often, or constipation. A lump that your doctor can feel in your back passage or tummy, abdomen, more commonly on the right side. A feeling of needing to drain in your back passage, as if you need to poo, even after opening your bowels. Losing weight. Pain in your abdomen or back passage. Tiredness and breathlessness. Cramping. Pains in the abdomen. Feeling bloated. Constipation and being unable to pass. When being sick. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.